Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Stockport. A much happier beginning to the episode, although the way we finished last episode, I genuinely cannot believe that had that effect, and I don't think it did in total. I believe there was an element of luck in a few of those things, but you can't deny that when you go 10 games without winning and then you analyse like that and then you turn around and win 6-0, something we must have made a difference there. So yeah, David Mello in that game got his first ever goal for the club, which was a very, very nice goal, and he actually won Goal of the Month as a 17-year-old, which is bloody awesome. Must be one of the youngest players to ever win Goal of the Month. He also won Young Player of the Month in the Premier League, which is really impressive considering our form has been pretty diabolical for the most part, but it's really nice to see that he's still putting in a shift. So long may it continue. This game mirrors my entire save. Chance after chance, shots on target, but barely any goals. So frustrating. Yeah, tell me about it. But just take a look at the chances you're conceding and scoring and whatnot, and you might be able to find a way to make it work for your tactic. Liam isn't going to be a happy bunny this season. I'm very happy with the signings. I assume they were referring to Liam Miller, but that's still funny. It turns out Wilson's parents were such huge fans of Tom Hanks that they did in fact name him after the ball on Castaway. However, his namesake would strike bad luck upon him as he became a castaway himself, since his parents struggled financially and couldn't afford to raise him, sending him to an orphanage. Luckily, the orphanage is where Wilson managed to meet his best friend, a lethal local striker, which is a cool way of saying things, who wanted a goalkeeper to practice against, and that is how Wilson fell in love with the sport and became the world-beating goalkeeper of mighty Stockport. Well, world-beating is yet to be decided, but he definitely is a step up from anything we've had before. He does what he needs to do, and I love him already. Is this like a new meme now? Where did Matt get the face packs? I swear to God, every video I get a comment about it. Even on a video where I told people where I got them, but that's just how it is, I suppose. It is starting to become a bit of a meme. I might have to put something in the comments. I was thinking, ironically, Laura is going to be, in theory, designing me some merch stuff for the channel, so maybe I should get her to design a shirt that says, "Where did you get the face packs from?" and it just has her Twitter handle underneath it, because it's getting that bad. But yeah, What the Fort Gaming on Twitter and Patreon is where you get the face packs, basically. Installing them is a bit more difficult, but there are guides on how you can do that sort of stuff, so do look those up as well. Now then, it's Sunday, which means regens, and I've got 5 for you this week. So of course, if you want to participate in Regen Sunday, head over to the Discord. There's a link in the description. Drop your regens into the Regen chat, and if I pick random ones, not random ones, but I pick a few that I fancy off every single week. And of course, people will talk to you about your regens and stuff, and you can ask questions. And there's plenty of helpful folks over in the Discord. I'm actually really pleased with how that's going. So yeah, let's get stuck in. The first of which is this guy, Clement Brunel, mainly because, well, he's got 20 marking, 17 tackling, and 18 heading. This guy is the centre back of dreams. I don't know how tall he is. 6'4". I mean, you can't get any better than this, really, can you? Next up is Peter Mbele, and I like the fact that you're using the face packs, which is awesome. 18-year-old South African, but great crossing, great. I'd like this guy now, frankly. He would be amazing, although Abasolo, still love that lad. We've got Abraham Nkrumah, who is wow, bloody hell, playing for Bradford PA. Is this in League 2? Yeah, League 2. Stats like that for a centre-back in League 2. I wish I'd had a centre-back with those sort of stats in League 2. Some of mine don't even have those stats now. We've also got Benoit Adam, a winger who is 17 years old and already that good. Huge fan of him. Who's he playing for at the moment? Is that Ken? That's still pretty damn cool. If he's not your player, get him. And finally, Rico Faltermeyer, because, I mean, this guy is a 15-year-old who already has 13 crossing and 11 dribbling. For a fullback at 15, this guy is outstanding. He looks quite short, but still, this guy looks like he could be a real world beater. So yeah, congratulations to you. If you got any more regens, of course, drop them in the Discord chat. Right, episode. We had a single game off camera against Arsenal. I'll quickly show you that now and talk about a couple of other bits. Unfortunately, it was not our day. We played the 2 DM system, and as you can see, Charlie Dyer had an absolutely dire day again. He made a mistake leading to a goal. It was unfortunate. Basically, we defended really well for the first half, just sat, bided our time, did well. Second half, right at the start of the second half, I think it was Charlie Dyer, somehow still lost his match. We had 2 DMs this time, and he still managed to lose a solitary player. It was appalling. And we ended up conceding a long-range goal through Ljubicic, which was... with 2 DMs, you don't expect to concede goals from that D area. And that was because Charlie Dyer, again, was out of position. Frustrating as all hell, and I'm really starting to think that unless he can sort his ideas out and lose that PPM, then I can't see him getting in our team at the moment. Unfortunately, they then got a back post cross with Alex Iwobi. It was a shame. We don't concede many like that, but Iwobi did actually manage to get one. And then they got a goal. Christian Ronaldo brought the ball on the halfway line. He dribbled past 2 of our players and just slotted it home. That was just pure quality. I don't blame the tactics for the 3 goals Arsenal scored, and that was fine. We then got a late one through Pedro from a free kick. He actually won man of the match in this game though, Pedro. To give you an idea, he really did put in a shift today, playing through the centre and then finally out wide when I took Miller off. Positives to be taken from it. It's just some of the goals were a bit, that's just how, sometimes you just get that when they're playing against better sides. I wasn't too bothered. And all that leaves us 13th in the league still. Still only 2 points clear of the drop zone, but I feel like, you know, we're looking up rather than down at the moment. Yeah, we've got Huddersfield today who are good and just won away at Everton, and we've got Man United next. But I think once we can get into a run of games against some slightly weaker sides, which I know we bottled when we had that run, then I think we'll be able to pull ourselves clear. But I think, honestly, this season, we're just trying to get back to where we were last year and build on that, to be honest. But if we can play like that Everton performance in a few more matches this year, then there's every chance we can get back up there. I do still think that 7th is 12 points from us. That is a long way to go, but you never know. We'd have to put on some like top 4 performances, and I just don't know if it's going to be doable. But still, I feel like if we were to come here and win, Roussel, unfortunately, yet again, I don't know why he keeps needing rests. He's got better stats than a lot of these other players in the physicals, and yet he just keeps needing a rest for some reason. But that's fine. We'll bring Makengo back, and he did fine against Everton. He's literally played 1 game. Now, obviously, we'll be playing this system, so we'll have to switch things around a little bit. Diet, of course, will not be starting here. Pedro will be starting on the left. In the middle, we'll have... who do I want here? I kind of want... No, we'll go for the Quavo. He's back fit now, and he did well against Everton. And Melo, I think he's earned his place in the team, really. Booty to sit deeper. Makengo and Talha, that's fine. Abasolo, Baisa, what a performance he put in against Everton. Yeah, I'm pretty content with that. Yeah, so that's the bench. We're going to go with Davidson, Okoro, Puima, Bolina, Dimitrov, Miller, and of course Callum Gribbin. Things are looking up. If we put in another good performance today, I will really consider this starting to work for us. Heat map is very Paddy Roberts heavy here, and if we go after number 14 potentially as well. I'm more concerned about the way we play than the actual scorelines at the moment. If I can see us playing well and actually creating the chances I want, then the goals will come in time, basically. That's my theory on it. I would love to go and get a win here, though. This would be really, really important. Move us up to 12th and just push us a bit further away from the relegation places. Wilson's ball. Baisa. Doesn't win it, but we've got a breakaway potentially. Pedro. Bednar out wide. Baisa's making a run. Bednar does well. Baisa, nearly. And he's through. And, oh, Mello with the strike on goal. Good start. Abasolo could do with making a run here. Pedro slips it through for Baisa. Oh, what a chance that was. Josef Baisa should have put us in front there. He wasn't getting those opportunities in the other style of tactics. Okay, we're looking solid, but there's always ways to improve. I feel like if we do that in the second half, a chance might get fashioned. Huddersfield, very, very heavy on the fullbacks here. We might need to close them down. I still feel like we edged the game in that first half in terms of, you know, we created better chances, hit the target more. They are mostly shooting from range. So I feel like the game is definitely there for us, but we need to create something a bit more concrete, because Wilson could have clipped that out wide to one of the fullbacks and we'd have a slightly better breakaway. Here we go, Abasolo again. Could he look through the channel? Oh, he's gone past one. Pedro needs to make the run. Can he do it? He slips it through for Pedro. Oh, he's at the post. These chances, man. Oh, why is Pedro going so slowly for? Look at the space out wide. He has to pick out a pass. Abasolo now. Gonna go back post. Ball in. Baisa. Yes. Huddersfield. What? Why is he offside? Did he make a run beyond? Oh my God. There's no excuse for that, Josef. We got to see this. What? Are you having a laugh? He cannot possibly be offside there, surely. So when this ball actually leaves Abasolo's foot, so... Is there a way to... At what point is Josef Baisa offside here? It seems to me... I'm not even sure how that can possibly be offside there. I think we've been absolutely mugged off royally, but we'll see. I don't fully understand. It doesn't look like he was ahead of the ball to me. It looked like it was a perfectly good goal. Baisa's actually got on the end of something for once there. I think we've been robbed. Abasolo, he's got that pace again. Into the channel for Pedro. He needs to pull us back across for someone. Ball in. Abasolo. Oh, Baisa does it. And, well, almost immediately afterwards, Stockport have the lead here at Huddersfield Town. This is where we needed to keep the goal. Baisa... Once again, fantastic. 6th goal of the year. Great work from Abasolo. What a pass that is for Pedro. Gets into the channel for once. Lovely ball across as well, actually. Abasolo's careful here. Pulls it across. Deflection. The players are on the ground and Baisa puts into an empty net. That's 4 goals since we moved to the new tactic. Lovely stuff. Right, we've got to hold on now. Got to be strong from these corners, though. Oh, come on! That is pathetic. There's no excuse for that. That is ridiculous. The ball's whipped across here. They're all right there and just that is pathetic. There's 5 of you and you've allowed it. Oh, I don't believe it. It's so frustrating. Pedro's ball in and it's over the bar from Makengo. It should have been a goal. I said I'd take a point and I would. It's just I know for a fact that we could have done more in this match. That's what's most frustrating about it. Mello, he's looking better and better as the games go by. Ball out wide for Baisa. Can he get on the end of it maybe? Abasolo, ball across. Miller can pull us back maybe. Akwebu, what a lovely goal that is. Huddersfield won. Stockport. Miller did the exact thing that Pedro doesn't do. He just gets in behind. This is wonderful work. Akwebu, brilliant goal. What a run from him. Abasolo whips it to the back post. Miller's getting in there, although that is a difficult type of goal, but ball across, and Akwebu, his first goal for the club as well. It's Huddersfield 1, Stockport County 2, and a deserved lead is ours again. Right, let's not muck this up this time, lads, eh? And is that going to be... Alright, sorry. Saferings has tripped his man. This is not ideal, because I have a horrible feeling this is going to be the same 4 players doing some nonsense in that position. We've got players up the pitch, though, so in theory, if we were to get this headed away, like that, and then... What? You have... Nah, I'm done. I'm so done. I don't believe this has happened. They've done nothing. Oh my god. Head it away, and then head it back in. What is going on there? I don't understand what's even happened there. I can't believe it. In this game, I don't feel like we've played badly and deserved the result. I feel like we should have won this game comfortably, but we haven't. Was he offside? He had to have been offside there. I can't believe that Huddersfield have taken a point from this game. I said a point would have been fine, but I'm so furious that we've conceded the 2 goals that we have, because it's like, what more can you do? Smith, Wilson collects, and they've done nothing. They've just shot from range the entire game. They had a corner goal, which we should have done better with, and that was a mess. I think we deserved better from the match, but there you go. The performance was still excellent, and that is the key thing for me. Performing like this against the likes of Huddersfield and Everton is what will see us comfortably grow up the table. I'm pretty pleased with the performance. I just feel like some other factors just completely screwed us tonight. Get better at defending set pieces maybe, but sometimes you just concede them. It's frustrating, but you have to just deal with it. Right, we're back on the day of the game against Manchester United. Now, a couple of little things. Liam Miller has strained his knee ligaments and is going to miss 6 to 7 weeks. So Pedro is going to have to step up his game a little bit, frankly, because we can no longer rely on Liam Miller if he doesn't. Although we've done all right, I think. Pedro has been decent in the last few matches, to be fair to him. And also, Morgan Roussel is in the process of signing a new deal. It massively ups his money. And the problem is, at the moment, people say you've got to get rid of the the release clauses. Problem is, I don't get the opportunity to. The agents will limit them the moment you go into contract talks. So he's wanting a £75 million release clause, which is a lot more than his current one, but it's still a pain in the arse. So for the game today, we obviously don't want that tactic. We want to be playing like this. So we'll move some stuff around a bit. Pedro is going to have to play on the left because no Liam Miller, which means Callum Gribbin, in theory, will come in here to play in the centre. Terrell's pissed at me because I won't let him leave, because I won't give him a new contract or something like that, even though he's not playing. Or maybe that's the reason he's pissed at me. I don't know. So we're going to go with Booty and I think maybe Pusic for today in the central area here. I think that will do nicely. Kind of one of the reasons I signed it. Or maybe I could try Layman's, but that's what we're going to go with, I think, for these positions. I'm fairly content with that. It's going to be difficult. It's Man United. Like, it's a free hit, basically. Something else I'm going to do is move over some of the ideas from the other tactic to this one. So, like, for example, having him be on support now, and I think that was the only change I made. Oh, and get further forward like that, and also have the wing back or fullback here do the same thing and cross from deep to try and emulate some of that style with this sort of tactic. Basically, maybe give us a bit of an edge. You can see a lot more green appearing now. But this is just essentially a free hit. Bridges I am going to put on the bench for today, though, since Miller can't play anyway. I'm also going to have Mello as an option instead of Puimal. And Roussel will come back in instead of Makengo because he's now fully rested, which is nice. And he's in the process of getting a new contract, so he's a fan of me at the moment. I think these two will do a better job. And maybe changing some things around to try and mimic the other style of play a little bit more might also help us a little bit too. Get Bicet into the game a little bit more. Although he's always done all right in this system. Abasolo. My aim here is just trying to get out with a 0-0 draw or something, you know. Saferings. Bicep could win the flick on. It's come back to Saferings. Can you get the ball in the box? He's Pusic! Oh, yes! 9 minutes in, Stockport 1, Manchester United 0. Petar Pusic with his first ever goal for the club. In goes Saferings with the assist. That was a weird one. The ball was just come back to him. Man United have got all the players set here, and he's just whipped it through, and that is a wonderful finish from Pusic. De Gea gets a hand on it. We've got something to hang on to after 9 minutes. We lead Man United. Imagine. Let's try and waste as much time as possible now we're in the lead here. Cook. Watch out for the man on the edge of the box. Danger. Pogba. Oh my, come on. Oh my lord. We had the man there. He blocks the shot. It comes back to Pogba and he somehow managed to hit it first time in the bottom corner. I guess that's just what Pogba will do to you, isn't it, really? I feel like we've got this mostly covered. Like, when the ball comes to him here, they close him down very, very fast. As if a player could sort their feet out that fast. That is absurd. Okay. Pogba into the channel. Oh my goodness me. So unnecessary from Safering there. and this is going to get flipped on us in a matter of seconds. We don't really save penalties, but Wilson might, and he doesn't. It's 2-1 to Manchester United. They've flipped it on us. I mean, fair play to them. They've been the better side. It's just frustrating the goals we're conceding at the moment. They are so weird. Okay, half-time. We took the lead, and then they just Man Uniteded us. Dele Alli. Oh, God, it's 2-on-1 here. Got to be careful. Dimitrov, he's just gone straight through him, like he's not even there. Dele Alli on the edge of the box. Vinicius Jr. don't let him turn, and Wilson saves it. Oh, it looks like it's only going to... Yeah, 2-1 to Man United. I think that was all right in a lot of ways. The penalty was stupid, and the Pogba goal annoyed me a little bit. But we held our own in places, certainly from a defensive standpoint, and we managed to score a goal against them. It's not the end of the world, but we just need to start picking up some performances against some of the worst sides again, like we did against Huddersfield and Everton. And they're not even worse sides. We've had a tough run of games and taken some points, so I'm not overly bothered. So we have actually moved down a position into 15th in the league as a result of... I actually don't know what as a result of. I think maybe as a result of Fulham getting a point in their game. Yeah, it has to be. So it's disappointing, but I still feel like we're in good shape now to start pushing on. It's been a tough few matches for us, but we've got Brighton at home next, so that should be a game that we can win and hopefully pull ourselves nice and clear of the relegation places, then start to look up rather than down. Let's just check our next little pattern. So Brighton and Chelsea, but then after that, a few more slightly more winnable games. So, Chelsea are still not looking great at the moment, so we're going to do Brighton off camera, come back for Chelsea and West Brom. Chelsea might still be a winnable one with the way they're playing at the moment, and West Brom away is when we have to go and win. So a couple more crunch games for us down at the bottom. So if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, despite the results, first game really annoyed me, but still lots of positives to be had, then drop a like on the video, that would be awesome, and I will see you guys in the next episode for another set of double live comms. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.